The following video has been brought to you by me. Hey guys, it's me, Double D. Welcome to the final episode of Star Fox Adventures. Last time, we returned to Walled City and take the test of knowledge, said goodbye to Tricky, and now we release the 5th Krazoa Spirit. Upon doing so, a shrine has opened up to us, supposedly containing our last Krazoa Spirit. Before we do that, let's see how far we've come. We have all 4 spell stones placed into the respective Force Point temples. We also have 5 out of the 6 Krazoa spirits. 1 collected by Krystal with the Tester of Observation. 1 earned by Fox with the Test of Combat. Another one with the Test of Fear. And hopefully you didn't poop your pants. Completing the Test of Strength by mashing A repeatedly. And creating the test of knowledge for remembering all the places you have been. But for now, we have one last test and one last spirit to collect. Let's go. Right away, we are dropped off right before the shrine where we have to take our test. Let's go on in. We have ourselves a life force door, which means there's only one enemy we need to face to get our test going. Let's climb up this ladder and face off against our opponent.
I've been waiting for you, Fox McCloud. You may have returned the spellstones, but the war is not over yet. Now you must face me.
Here we are, face to face against General Scales. He's waiting for us. He's not attacking us right now, but he's waiting for us to make our first move. With that, I say, bring it on, Scaly!
Stop! Scales! You are no longer any use to me.
Who are you? I demand you show yourself.
I am the one you brought to Krazoa Palace. The Earthwalkers could see me, but you could not.
I don't understand.
No, I didn't think you would. Your desire for power overwhelmed you and blinded you to the truth inside. Now give Fox what he's looking for. Give him the final Krazoa Spirit.
You will regret this.
It was in him all this time. But that voice, I recognize it from somewhere.
If you were disappointed that we didn't get an all-out epic fight with General Scales, I am right there with you. Yeah, it ended as soon as we drew our staff and locked onto him. And that was dumb. Yeah, we built up all this fear about General Scales, and yet we we never got to have an epibatic. Blah blah blah. See, I'm so mad about it because I'm so flustered about how much of a disappointment that is. But yeah, we had an epic buildup of General Scales through the early game, and yet we only had in contact with him twice in the entire game. Cloud Runner Fortress and here. And yet, as soon as you draw on the staff, we don't even get our epic boss fight. Scales just gives it to us, and then he probably dies. Yeah, that's the most disappointing part of the game. I really wanted that fight, but nope. And you want to know what else? A lot of people believe that this was the result of Rare which was the creator of this game, being brought out by Microsoft, which means Rare can no longer create games for Nintendo, but to Microsoft. And you wanna know what else? This is the last game produced by Rare. So yeah, this game wasn't even complete when Rare was bought out by Microsoft. So they had to rush development so that it has enough content to be able to make it to here. So yeah, Thanks, Microsoft, for taking away what could have been an epic battle. You know what? I'm gonna release the spirits because I can. Let's end this.
What's going on? You said this would save her. Wake up! Wake up!
I am reborn, the mighty Krazoa god. Heal all those that stand before me.
We will never kneel to you! Give me that!
Hey, wait! Well, thanks for nothing. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be standing here at all.
My staff! You're back.
I've been looking forward to this day, to see you again, Fox McCloud.
Andros!
And now, to destroy the Lilac system!
I've got to stop it!
I'm sorry, but this just feels like a shoehorn in fight now that fight with the way Andros was casually introduced just like that. Anyway, welcome to the last battle, and it's an all-wing battle of all things. Okay, so if you played Star Fox before, you know what to do. There are some glowing spots that you need to hit, which means you have to hit them with all your laser power. Once his face is done, Andros exposes himself. That sounded wrong. So, first things first. Shoot the weak points on his hands. If you played Star Fox 64, you should pretty much know how Andros fights works. Okay. So yeah, shoot the glowing spots on his hands, avoid them at all costs. Don't do what I'm doing and just being an idiot and just completely missing. Okay. So yeah. And we're being sucked in, but we can't really do anything about it. Okay, we can barrel roll our way out of there, so that's good. Okay, that's Andros hand number 1 down. Unfortunately, Andros hand number 2 refuses to stay still. Okay, better get these gold rings, or these silver rings, even though they probably don't do anything to our health. We'll be sucked in. We'll just keep barrel rolling, so we can be able to escape from there. Okay, now let's take this hand down. And I failed to do so. Okay, just get these meters as fast as I can. And now he's gonna suck me in. Barrel roll. Barrel rolls. Do you do a barrel roll? No one's around to help me. And now we repeat the process all over again. We just get the glowing spots. Glowing spots, but some of these aircraft will try to shoot us down. Okay. I might as well stop shooting for a moment. Even though I probably... Okay. Just gonna take care of you. Okay. Might as well take evasive action when these things show up. Okay. Taking evasive action is probably better. Okay. Just do this. Okay. Okay, evasive action. Okay, there we go. That's Krazoa heads down. And now we deal with the hands again. Okay. Deal with the hands. Okay. And now he's going to clasp his hands together. And then we need to get this, use the silver rings to our advantage, even though it probably looks good. Okay. And then he's gonna suck us in. Okay. Okay, now he's gonna do hand beams at us, but nope. Okay, okay. I gotta get the hell out of dodge. Okay. There's one thing tip I can offer you. Keep moving. Dodge everything. Keep moving, dodge everything. Don't stay still in one place. Okay. Sure. Okay. Alright, for the right hand. Right after I escape from his black hole mouth. Okay. Okay, and it's gone. Okay. And now we're being sucked in, but we can't get out.
Hey, McCloud. Different time, different planet, and you still need Falco's help. It's good to see you, buddy.
Falco, where have you been, my buddy? So Falco managed to save us and pretty much give us a hint as to what we need to do. Throw a bomb in his mouth as soon as he starts to suck us in. We don't have any hands to deal with. All we can do now is wait for Falco to give us bombs and wait for him to suck us in. Right, take evasive action. Get more things. Falco's gonna periodically drive on by to deliver us bombs. Get those bombs, and as soon as he starts to suck you in, throw a bomb in his mouth, and then his brain is exposed. This is just like the final battle with him in Star Fox 64. Aim for the brain. Aim for the brain. You'd have... Okay. Aim for the brain and nothing else. Okay. Oh shit, just go with this. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I was very disappointed that we did not get our epic battle with General Scales. We only saw him like twice in the entire game. We only made contact with him twice, which is here in, well, not here technically, but in Cloud Runner Fortress and here in Krazoa Palace. Okay, he's sucking things in again. Okay, and barrel roll our way out. So yeah, and even more disappointed that as much as an awesome fight Andross is, I kind of wanted something different. Even though I do admit this is my first Star Fox game, so I knew nothing about Andross. Him just showing out of nowhere sort of disappointed me as a kid. I mean, it is an epic fight, but the fact that he shows up now without any build-up, it just sort of left a bad taste in my mouth. Anyway, let's break this open to get our bomb, and I do believe this is the second to last time he'll do it. Okay, he's down to his last legs. Okay, if I could do this twice.
Fox! Dinosaur Planet is saved! Andros is defeated once again!
You all did a great job.
General Pepper here! Good work, Star Fox team! I received a message from the King and Queen Earthwalker, thanking you for saving their world. Oh, and Tricky says hi. I was, however, very surprised to hear that Andros was still alive.
Not as much as we were!
It seems that Andros discovered the ancient power of the Krazoa, and by trapping Krystal, who had the ability to channel this power, he was able to use this energy to revive himself.
At least this time we'll see the last of him. I'm transferring your fee as we speak. Ever out.
Woohoo! Yeah! We can finally repair the ship!
And I really need some oil. These joints are not what they used to be.
And I can't wait to get back with the Star Fox team. Hey guys, you don't mind if I hang with you again, do ya?
Sure, Falco. It's great to have you back.
The Star Fox team is back together again! Oh, Fox! I almost forgot! I received this message from Krystal.
Hi, Fox. I really appreciate what you did for me. I'm just so sorry we didn't get much of a chance to talk. I'm left with just one more thing to do. And that's to say thank you.
Well, okay. I mean, sure, no problem.
You're not shy, are you, Fox?
My sensors indicate Fox's temperature is rising. Are you okay, Fox?
I'm gonna be just fine.
Oh, more than Fox's temperature will be rising. I am not. I am probably just gonna be triggering, well, not triggering, but just getting on Furry's radar at this rate, if I haven't already with all the jokes I've been doing throughout this episode. Anyway, this has been Star Fox Adventures, a really underrated game that a lot of Star Fox fans just seem to pass up a lot of times, and I can't really blame them. It was a really weird departure from the usual shoot 'em up thing, but what really sold me was the story. I mean, despite the fact that the ending felt abrupt and all that, that still left a bad taste in my mouth, but the rest of the story was just so engaging to me. It opened up a lot of lore to me, and even though it didn't really solve much of anything, it allowed me to fill in the pieces to myself to come up with my own theories, which I'm probably not going to share because they're going to be very stupid. And knowing that this was my very first Star Fox game, playing the ones after it really caught me by surprise. Because, well, how can I put this? Not knowing how Star Fox was, even when the most Star Fox I played up to this point was, well, someone playing 64, so I pretty much knew very little about Star Fox at all. Having this be my first Star Fox game had a really awkward period to me when it came time for me to get into Star Fox, but overall, it was a really pleasant experience for me. It's a really underrated experience I really wanted to share with everyone who has not played this at some point. And I'm pretty sure the furries out there would love it, too, because... Okay, well, maybe I probably shouldn't reference the furries anymore, because, well... Because Star Fox is pretty much a game that serves as the gateway to the furries, but that's another episode at another time. I want to talk about, like, the game itself. It had a lot of flaws. Some of the writing flaws, as you can see with the ending and even with the plot holes. The gameplay can be really, really repetitive at times, especially considering the combat is not Zelda-like completely. Dungeon crawling is, but the combat is way too simplistic for Zelda standards, but it could be a nice change of pace for the Star Fox series, and it's one that I wish they could try again. I mean, they attempted to do this with Star Fox Assault, and to Star Fox Assault by adding an on-foot mode, and it received very much mixed reception of that, but it's nice to go back to see what it was trying to do. And I'm kind of curious to see how it could have been if it stuck with the Dinosaur Planet label. With Krystal having a bigger role and seeing a wolf named Saber, I wish I wish Saber came to life. Anyway, I'm starting to run out of things to say about Star Fox Adventures, other than it's a great game, and it's just as good as I was as a child. I mean, it didn't age very well, but nonetheless, it was always a game I would like to go back to, and for good reason. And it's not just because of furries, it's just because I enjoyed it that much as a kid, and with the added knowledge, I was able to, well, enjoy it once more, even getting past all the glaring problems it has. Well, with this saxophone music, I'll leave you guys with a goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a new adventure. I'm sorry, I just had to do it.